Good, beautiful morning, and welcome to another Bello Motorcycles video. And today I'm very pleased to do a video on this. I've had it for a while. Couldn't sell it, or didn't want to sell it at the normal. It's been through the mechanics now, and he's totally refreshed and rebuilt the front calipers, fork seals, and this is a collector's condition bike, and I don't say that very often. It's done 13,000 miles. This is the A1, so it's got the 220 mile an hour clocks, and it is absolutely as near immaculate as you can get. It's got the full titanium acrylic. It's got the original pipe with it. Yeah, and it's stunning. If you've never ridden one of these, until I rode a KTM Super Duke, this was the absolute fastest bike I've ever ridden in terms of torque, and to a certain extent it still is. The power on these, it just keeps going and going and going. So I'm going to take a little bit of time over this video because it's worth it. So the paintwork is immaculate and it pops. It's that beautiful metallic red. I hope the video is picking it up. These bikes were originally designed to beat anything else, and they did. It was the fastest bike of that time, and there's lots of features on this bike that are 4-speed, and to make it the bike it is. Little things like this on the front fork, you think, well, that's just a little thing. That is designed for airflow, so it comes and goes out past the fairing. It's got the fins here, and that's designed for one reason. That's just for stability. It was designed or co-designed by an aircraft engineer. So right, let's start at the back. So it's got the rear seat pod, and that is absolutely, come out of it, absolutely immaculate. As I say, it's got the full titanium acrylic. All the shock and that in there is just absolutely beautiful. The wheels are fantastic. These were the first bike to come out with a 200 profile rear tyre. So it's got the massive big fat tyre, which a lot of sports bikes have now, and super nakeds, but at the time this was the biggest. This is a fuel tank, so this is just a cover. The quality of engineering on this, I can't stress enough how gorgeous it is. I love all the engine casing, sorry, beautiful. You can just see in there, she's immaculate. Absolutely stunning fuel injected bike. Yeah, she's gorgeous. As I say, I had the fork seals done because it'd been sitting, it's a collector, had it for years. It'd been sitting there, and he used to run it up and down. He got a long drive, so it kept the engine all in working order. But the fork seals were just weeping, or one of them was, so we've had those done. Had the front calipers totally rebuilt. They didn't feel great, so we bought good quality seal kits for those. Look, even, I'm going to try and get out of the sun. All of this, just beautiful engineering. You know, I get excited about a lot of bikes, but yeah, this is one for your collection. I dearly love to keep it, and hence why I've had it months. I think I did a quick walk round video on it about 7 or 8 months ago, but I've got 7 of my own, and some of them need to go. I don't ride them, so it's just ridiculous keeping this and not riding it. But if you want something that's not going to lose any money, gain money, and is probably pretty much the fastest thing on the road, probably not today, but there's nobody who would ride a modern sports bike and get on this ZX12 and think, fucking hell, I don't, excuse the swearing, you know, that's not all that. The power, you know, second, third gear, it's just well, it feels infinite. It's obviously not infinite, but it's got this big air duct in here to get all the cool air in. Yeah, it's just a stunning bit of kit. All the mirrors, just the quality. They didn't make money on these, Kawasaki. They've got one thing in mind, making the best bike in the market at that time, and they absolutely nailed it. So if you want a bike to enjoy, collect, own, ride, do everything on, commute, this is a stunning example. And I'm sure there's others in the UK that are as nice, but there's not many. So if you're into this bike, give Dean a call on 07795 433 882. I can organise nationwide delivery at a good rate, or free delivery within 100 miles from Chelmsford, and I'll bring the bike up myself. Okay, thanks ever so much for watching.